So, we are going to be talking about Spawn issue number 7. Let's go. We start off with Spawn looking fucking badass, holding all of his futuristic weapons that he's gathered from his arsenal, and he's thinking to himself how he cannot waste his powers and how he's gonna have to rely on guns from now on. Spawn then hears loud banging on the door and realizes it's a group of soldiers, so he thinks to himself in the past he would have killed these soldiers, but he realizes they are probably just a bunch of young kids just starting out, and he doesn't want that fight and he doesn't want to kill these kids. So he decides to teleport away for the first time, and his first teleport fucking sucks for him. It's very painful and rips him apart molecule by molecule and puts him back together. The homeless guy Bobby then walks over and starts joking and rambling with Spawn, and even actually makes fun of his face. Then Spawn screams no, and he says, "Hey man, I was just fucking kidding, relax partner." Overkill then returns to Tony Twist telling him that he got the job done, and then Tony Twist says he'll repair all of his damages, and Overkill's like, "No, I repair them before I head off across the country." And then he says how Spawn died too quickly because if you remember, he thought Spawn died because his sensors were off, and he said that would negatively affect his reputation. We then realized that the reason Spawn was screaming no was because he was having PTSD flashbacks of the way he died, and there were little hints of it, including this Grim Reaper skeleton type of character telling him that they can't have any traitors, and he said he would have killed him a long time ago if he had the chance. Wanda Blake then wakes up from a nightmare insisting that somebody is killing Al Simmons, and then Terry tries to comfort her by saying, "Listen, he's dead, nobody killed him. I'll even get the case files to bring him back so you can check them again," and she says that's not enough. Back in the alley, Spawn tells Bobby that he's worth protecting and he needs to end these threats now. So Spawn then heads off, leaving his cape behind, thinking that it would actually be just for show because he doesn't know that he can use it yet, and he goes off to go kill Overkill. Spawn then interrogates Tony Twist beforehand so that he can lure Overkill to appear at midnight. Overkill arrives at the pier being cocky as usual. He tries hitting Spawn, but Spawn jumps over him trying to shoot him, and then Overkill grabs his chains, but then midair, Spawn grabs some debris from the bridge and stabs Overkill in his eye. After a bit more fighting, Overkill tries to leap on Spawn, and Spawn blows a massive hole through his stomach, and then he starts shredding Overkill apart. He then goes behind him grinning, stating that this is the best part about facing his kind, and he actually revels and sits by and enjoys his work for a little while after exploding Overkill with a fucking giant grenade to not leave any evidence behind. And that was Spawn issue number 7. If you did not like this video, guess what? You're a fucking dick. I don't know why I was so harsh to you just then, but I'm just saying, you better have liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.